don't drink the jungle juice at parties. Please don't print it out. Come on, clearly you're a freshman if you have it printed out. You don't need to print out your class schedule. It's not necessary.
I want some Gucci, bitch, I might. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, out. Say I'm not hot, need to stop. They say I'm not hot, out. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Icy, cause I'm icy. When they say I'm not hot, cause I'm icy. Icy, cause I'm icy. All these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, cause I'm icy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shahirah here, and as you can see today I am back with another video. And as you can see by that title, today is basically going to be a lesson for all of the upcoming freshmen out there that's getting ready to go into their first semester of college. This video is basically going to be very informative. I'm going to be giving you a lot of advice. I'm also going to be giving you some do's and don'ts and things that you should never forget when you're packing your bag for college. But first, before we get into this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so that way you're notified every time I post a video. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Alright, first things first. If a lot of you don't already know, I am a senior in college. I go to Bloomsburg University, and I'm going to be graduating in December. So I've been a freshman 4 years ago, so I think the things that I have listed will be pretty good for you guys to know, and I wish these were some of the things that people told me before I went into college. So let's just get right into it. So when you're packing your bag for college, depending on if you're going, I mean, my school is like about 2.5 hours away from where like my home is. So I basically had to take everything when I went to school because I didn't have a car when I was a freshman. So I took my whole closet, I took everything I needed just so I can be fully prepared, and I didn't have to call my mom or anybody so they can like bring me home, like come up there to bring me home or come up there to bring me different things. So I just took everything. But if you are going to a school that's not too far away from your school but you still are living on campus, I wouldn't suggest taking everything, but I mean, it's up to you. So the number one most important thing I feel like you should never ever forget when you're packing your bag or when you're going school shopping, please don't forget shower shoes. Like, just don't. I mean, a lot of people don't understand the severity of the situation when it comes to shower shoes, and a lot of people don't know when you go to college you're sharing a bathroom with a whole bunch of other girls on that floor. So wearing shower shoes in the shower is very important. Now, your shower shoes can be slides, your shower shoes can be flip-flops. Just please don't be barefoot in the shower. Please, it's really nasty, and I wouldn't sit, like, I would never ever do it. Like, I had multiple pairs of flip-flops that I would wear to the shower because I would never just put my bare feet into the shower. You just never know what other people have. You can't trust that everybody is as clean as you are. You just can't do that. So please make sure you have shower shoes. The next thing that you definitely need is a shower caddy as well. And if you don't know what that is, a shower caddy is like a little basket that you can get from any department store. You can get it from Target, you can get it from Walmart, you can like really get it from anywhere, and you carry it to the bathroom, and it has like all your soap, your shampoo. Like, this is for girls and guys, but like majority of things that I will be saying will be for girls only because I am a female. So yeah, but just make sure you have a shower caddy so that way you can carry everything you need to the bathroom like neatly. Like, you can carry your toothbrush in there, your soap, your shampoo, like I said before, just like your washcloth, like your towel. Like, you can even wear a robe to the bathroom. Like, I'll probably suggest you wear a robe to the bathroom for all my females out there, just in case you're not comfortable walking to the bathroom with just a towel on. When I was a freshman, I didn't actually have a robe because I didn't see any robes that I really liked to the point where I would wear it. So I had like, I went to Target and I got like a towel that like wraps around me, but it's like a little velcro strip on it, so that way it can like stick to me and there can be no way that it can fall down. So that's how I walk to the bathroom, but it depends on how comfortable you are with like walking to the bathroom like almost halfway naked, because sometimes dorms are co-ed and my dorm was definitely co-ed, so I didn't really mind because the bathroom wasn't that far from my room, but it's all up to you. Also, make sure you bring air freshener. Now, a lot of people don't get the luxury, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Everybody don't get the luxury of picking their roommate. Like, depending on if you know people who you're going into the school with, you may be able to request a roommate that you already know. But when I went into my school, I didn't know anybody. I started fresh. Nobody from my high school that was in my class at least, went to the same college as me. So I literally started fresh. So air freshener is a really big thing because you may not know who your roommate is, and you may not know if your roommate is clean, and you may not know if your roommate smells or not. So just always have air freshener for your dorm room and also for the bathroom, because it's just a lot of weird things that go on in a college bathroom, that especially on a weekend, that I don't know, just make sure you have air freshener because you just never know, you may need it and it's definitely going to come in handy. Another thing that you should make sure you bring is extra bedding. Like when you go shopping for your room and you go shopping for your dorm, this is for girls and guys, make sure you buy like your comforter set or whatever. I know some guys don't care about what their comforter set look like, but I know some girls like really do. Well, they put in a lot towards their room decoration. So when you buy your comforter set, that's cool, and you buy your sheets, sometimes you get a bed and a bag and the sheets and all of that come with it. But I feel like you should always buy extra sheets, or like 2 packs of extra sheets, just in case anything happen, or just in case you're washing your clothes and you don't have a sheet to put right on your bed, you'll have an extra pair of sheets in a bin somewhere underneath your bed, like in your closet. I feel like that's definitely a necessity for you to have. Also, when you're going shopping for your college needs, make sure you have your own cups and plates. Like you can take plastic cups or plates, or you can take like actual like cups and plates that you can wash. But depending on the type of dorm room you have, and if you don't have a kitchen in your dorm room, I would suggest paper plates, because you don't want to keep walking back and forth to the bathroom to clean your dishes unless that's something that you want to do. But I bought paper plates and paper cups. Next thing that's a necessity for college is detergent and a laundry bag. Now, like I said before, if you're really close to where you live, like if your college is really close to where you live, like permanently, you may not need to buy detergent, or you might not need a laundry. Well, you're definitely going to need a laundry bag so you can carry your dirty clothes in, or a laundry bin. But yeah, if you live close to your home, you probably most likely will go home to wash your clothes. But if you are kind of a far distance away from your home, and you have access to a washer and dryer in your dorm building, it's very important for you to buy detergent. But if you do forget to buy detergent, I'm pretty sure there's a close store nearby for you to go and buy detergent and all of that extra stuff, so that way you're prepared. You also need to make sure you have bins. I think that's pretty obvious, so that way, like if you are going a far distance to your school, you can pack all your clothes in it. Like I said, I packed my whole closet. So I had like one really long bin, and then I had like 2 smaller bins to fit like my shoes, my clothes, like everything I needed I had. I actually had way too many clothes. I didn't even really wear all of those clothes, but I was a freshman. I didn't really know. I wanted to be overly prepared. You'd rather be overly prepared than underprepared, so I made sure I had that. Hangers is very important, just in case you have like a closet and you need to hang your clothes up, or if you like to fold your clothes like me. Well, I don't know, it depends on the mood that I'm in, because 9 times out of 10 when I wash my clothes stay in the laundry bag forever until like I gotta wash clothes again. Sometimes I hate folding, but if you like to hang your stuff up, make sure you buy hangers, dollar store. Also, freshmen, make sure you have a nice size book bag. I don't think you need to have a huge book bag, maybe depending on what your major is, but like freshman year of college is really usually pretty like, I'm not going to say easy, but it's not as intense. So I don't think you need a huge book bag for when you go for your first semester. Maybe you can see how your first semester go, and then if you feel like you need a bigger bag when it comes to the second semester, then you can do that. But I had a normal size book bag from Victoria's Secret or somewhere. Also, for my ladies, don't forget to take feminine hygiene products with you. And when I say feminine hygiene products, I mean pads, tampons, any like summer's eve that you use. Is very important to stock up on that stuff when you go up to school, just so you'll have it and you don't have to worry about it. Next, very important thing, this might be the second. I know I said a lot of things already, but this is like under, maybe this is before shower shoes. Make sure you have your social security card, your birth certificate, either or, like your social security card, your birth certificate, and identification, like a state ID, driver's license, or whatever. When I went to school, I didn't know that. And I know a lot of you may probably know that already, but when I went and it was time for me to like apply for jobs and stuff and they needed my social, it was kind of like very annoying, because I think I had to wind up coming home, or my mom sent it to me. No, I think I came home to get it, because sending it through the mail is not really that safe. So freshmen, please make sure, ladies and men, please make sure you have your social security card or your birth certificate or something with you, not only for job purposes, but just for anything. Anything can happen to you. Like I said, if you're a far distance away from home, you just need to make sure you have certain things like that. And also your medical card, just in case you have to go to the hospital or if anything happens, you have all of that stuff with you, and you don't have to be kind of like annoyed that you forgot that at home. Another important thing is toilet paper and napkins. I feel like that's obvious. Bottles of water, extension cords. Now, not all dorm rooms allow extension cords, just for like safety purposes. Like my dorm, when I was a freshman, my dorm, we wasn't supposed to have them, but I had extension cords, just because you don't know like where the outlets are in your room. And you just need to make sure, like if you need to plug up your phone and your outlet is nowhere near your bed, you can always plug up that extension cord. Y'all know how extension cords work, so I'm not going to explain it. That's too much information. Okay, so next thing, I said this before, bring tons of clothing and shoes, just in case. You just never know. Like if you're going out, you can have multiple options, and you don't have to just worry about certain outfits that you took. Like, I don't know, like people, I guess people do that, but I literally just took everything because I just wanted to make sure I had enough. Extra undergarments, ladies and men. So this is extra underwear, extra bras, extra drawers for y'all men. Like, I just make sure I just really want y'all to be like well prepared. Like, I don't want y'all to forget anything. Hopefully this video helps y'all, so that way y'all don't forget anything. And hopefully I'm covering anything. If I'm not, put it down in the comments below. If you were previously a freshman, or if you're still in school, it don't matter, sophomore, junior, senior. Just if I'm forgetting anything, please make sure you put it down in the comments below, just so everybody is aware of what they need for their first semester. And the last thing that you really need is just make sure you take a trip to the grocery store. Like a lot of dorm rooms have like micro fridges, or if your dorm don't have it and you have to take a microwave or a mini fridge with you, you just want to make sure you have enough food stocked in your room, like a lot of snacks and stuff, because I don't know how every college campus works, but at my school, the latest place that stayed open is called the Huskies, and they basically have like, it's kind of like a food court. That's the best way that I can describe it. It's like different things that you can eat in there, but it closes at midnight. So I know a lot of people might get hungry at night, or might get the munchies. I don't know what y'all get into, but just make sure you have enough snacks. So when you go to the grocery store and you don't have a kitchen in your dorm, just make sure you stock up on a lot of snacks, juice, waters, just like just make sure you stock up on things that you know that you're going to eat. Cereal, milk, and if you are sharing a micro fridge with your other roommate, or if you have 2 other roommates or 3 other roommates, I just hope y'all all are in contact with each other and know what each other, know what everybody is bringing, so that way all of y'all stuff have enough room in the refrigerator. Because when I went to school, I only had one other roommate, and she really didn't like buy that much stuff. So like I kind of had the I kind of had the refrigerator to myself, which was good, but not everybody get lucky like that. So just stay in contact with your roommates if you aren't already, just so y'all can all be on the same page when it comes to the refrigerator. All right, now this is the part of the video that I feel like I've been waiting for, and I don't know if y'all been waiting for, but this is my college advice. I also got some of these tips from some of my co-workers that I work with at my summer job. So these are the things that I feel like are important to incoming freshmen when they are coming to school, because a lot of times, like when you're going into school, it's kind of like, it's not high school, it's different. Like you're on a huge campus, depending on what school you go to. I feel like all campuses are pretty big. Like you're on a huge campus, and if you didn't have to like go to that college over the summer, I actually had the chance to go and do like an Act 101 program before I actually went into my first semester. So I kind of was familiar with everything. But if you don't have that privilege, just make sure you like have a buddy, or just, I don't know, I'm gonna just get into it, because I feel like these are very important for all freshmen. So I'm gonna go with my do's and my don'ts. First, I'm gonna start with my don'ts. Freshmen, don't carry all of your books around at once. Please, just don't carry all of your books around at once. It's not necessary. It's the first week of school, and the first week is syllabus week, so you don't even have textbooks yet. So if you did go school supply shopping and you got books, binders, pencils, and all that, don't carry 5 binders, 6 books, 20,000 pencils. You don't need all of that in your book bag. It's the first week. Like, depending on how many classes you have that day, that's how many books, or if any books, that you'll need that day. Because 9 times out of 10, some professors, don't teach the first day. But like, just don't make sure you have your book bag 10,000 pounds. It's not that serious. It's the first week of school, okay? Don't be too overdressed the first day of classes. To me, because I'm a senior now, and I've seen like multiple upcoming freshmen come into the school that I go into, and I can just automatically tell when it's a freshman. Like, I can just tell. I'm not saying don't get cute. I'm not saying for y'all boys, like, don't throw that lay. Like, I'm not saying don't throw the lay on. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, don't be too overdressed, because you're sticking out. You're sticking out. You can have your hair done, like, just don't do too much. Like, just don't do too much, please. Don't wear your lanyard with your school ID connected around your neck. I made that mistake when I was a freshman, okay? That is a telltale sign that you are a freshman. Now, some of you might not care that people know that you're a freshman, but like, you already drawn, I feel like, a lot of attention to yourself because you are a freshman. So people are already wondering, like, who are these new, like, I just feel like, don't wear your lanyard around your neck. It's not necessary. Have your school, like, you can have your lanyard connected to your ID, and if y'all don't know what a lanyard is, it's basically like the thing that go around your neck, and like your school ID is connected. Have that in your bag, but there's no need for you to wear it around your neck. And I did that my freshman year, and it was just like, some of my friends, well, I don't know if people told me to stop doing it. I think I stopped on my own, but a lot of people were like, why are you wearing that? Like, you don't need to wear that around your neck. So then I started to realize, okay, yeah, I don't need this around my neck. Not necessary. Next, don't drink the jungle juice at parties. Please, just do not drink the jungle juice at parties. Now, when I went into school and I did the Act 101 program over the summer before the first semester, they were telling us, don't drink the jungle juice, don't do this, don't do that. Like, they was telling us certain don'ts to, like, certain things that we shouldn't do. And I didn't really believe them. I believed them because there are some horror stories that do happen to people who drink punch at parties. You don't know what's in that punch. Now, a lot of you are still going to drink the jungle juice. Now, I don't suggest it, And I feel like if you're going to a party, like if you're a freshman and maybe if you know people that's throwing a party and you know that they're safe, you know that they're not going to do anything to you, by all means, go ahead, drink that jungle juice. But if it's like a random party, it's your first college party, and they handing out jungle juice or they selling jungle juice, I wouldn't suggest that you buy it, and I wouldn't suggest that you drink it. Now, if you're a freshman, you really shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm not going to condone y'all drinking because y'all are underage. But if y'all are going to drink, I would say that y'all should like maybe get somebody. Well, I shouldn't say that out loud. Y'all should find a better way to get the liquor. Maybe somebody that y'all know can get it for y'all. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, don't drink the jungle juice at parties. I've learned my lesson with that. And I've had a really bad experience at a party where I drank the jungle juice, and I'm gonna just say it didn't go really well. I ended up in the hospital and everything. Maybe I'll do a story time on that. If y'all want to see, well, if y'all want to know what happened when I drank the jungle juice, please put it down in the comments below, and please give this video a thumbs up and just let me know, because I will drop the video. Like, that was one of the scariest moments of my life, and I was a freshman when it happened, and I was only like, it happened in September, I think, so it was fresh. So if y'all interested in me dropping that video, just let me know in the comments, and I will get that video out. So yeah, take it from me, don't drink the jungle juice. It's not safe. And also, don't take drinks from random people. That too. Don't go to the bathroom alone. Don't do it. Now, this is mainly for females. I mean, guys, y'all can pretty much handle yourselves. Y'all can definitely take, y'all can go to bathrooms in groups as well. But for my ladies out there, it's just not safe to go to the bathroom alone, especially at a house party or at any type of party or at a bar, like, I don't know, freshman, sophomore, like what, however, whichever year you are in your school career, like in your college career, y'all just should already know it's not safe to go to the bathroom by yourself. Always go in groups. It's just safer that way. Just always go in groups. Next thing, next thing, don't walk to campus alone after a party. It's not safe. It's just really not safe. Like, I go to a school that's 2.5 hours away, and it's like literally in the middle of nowhere. But crazy things do happen out there. Like, you just can't be too comfortable with thinking, oh, nothing is going to happen to me because I'm in the middle of nowhere. No, I have a friend, and she probably knows who she is if she's watching this, that just be like, get to the party and be like, all right, yo, I'm out, I'm going back to my room. And I just be like, come on, like, it's not safe to walk back by yourself. But she does, and she does make it back safe, and she does text us and let us know that she is safe. But I just wouldn't recommend it, especially for freshmen. Like, just don't walk back to campus by yourself. You just don't know what crazy people are outside that late at night. You just want to be safe at all times, okay? Like, I just really want y'all to be safe. Now, on to my do's. So do go out with a bunch of friends to all parties. Now, mainly for women, mainly for my ladies, make sure you go to parties in groups. Like, just make sure it's a bunch of y'all. Like, I would say like at least 2 to 3 of y'all need to be going to a party, because you just never know. One person might get really drunk. It's their first college party. And I know a lot of people don't want to have to babysit, but if that's your friend, or even if it's your roommate and you just met that person, I don't feel like, it depends on the type of person that you are. But if that person do get really drunk, it is really important to like make sure that that person get back to the dorm really safe, because I know a lot of y'all watch movies, a lot of y'all watch TV. Crazy things happen at college parties, especially when girls get really drunk. Like these fraternities and these like sorority parties, like anything can happen. Like, you just want to make sure like the people that you are with are safe, and you also want to make sure yourself is safe. So just try to like stay together, and like I said before, try to go all to the bathroom together. And if y'all are going outside to get some air because it's too hot, make sure at least 2 or 3 of y'all, like if it's a group of y'all, make sure a couple of y'all go. Don't just let one person go outside. So yeah. Next, do have your school ID at all times, just in case like you get locked out of your room and you're drunk. Like, I don't know if every dorm have CAs. Like at my school they call them community assistants, and some Other schools call them residence assistants, RAs. So you kind of got to be careful if you are living in a dorm your first year, or if you are a sophomore and you do get really drunk going back to your dorm. You have to be careful because you can get in trouble. And like I said, I don't condone you guys being underage and drinking, but if you are going to do it, like, come on, you're in college, like, it's going to happen. Just be safe with it, and just make sure you have your ID, so that way you don't have to try to get in contact with a CA or a RA, so they can let you in your room, because they're clearly going to know that you're drunk and you don't want to get an underage. If y'all don't know what an underage is basically getting locked up. Well, I don't know if you fully get locked up, but the cops come and they lock you, they put you in handcuffs because you're underage drinking and you're like really, really drunk. So nobody wants that. That's too much drama. Do. It sounds kind of weird. Do have your class schedule on your phone at all times. Now, for the first week, and if you're new to this campus and maybe you did visit the campus before and you might know where some of the buildings are, it's very important for you to have your school ID on your phone. Like, I'm a senior and I know all the buildings on the campus of my school. Yeah, I know all the buildings. But sometimes, like, you just don't be knowing the room number. So what I do is, and this is kind of like a hack, I guess you can say, you can go on to your class schedule, whatever website that is on, and you can screenshot it, and you can either like save it as your your lock screensaver, or you can just keep it in your picture, so that way when you're walking to class you can like see. Don't print it out. Come on, clearly you're a freshman if you have it printed out. You don't need to print out your class schedule. It's not necessary. Everybody has one of these, and you can screenshot and you can have it on your phone, so that way you're not like looking through your book bag, going through papers, trying to figure out what classroom you're in. I still do this to this day. I have my schedule on my phone, because I don't know all of the classrooms. I may know all of the buildings, but I don't know all of the classrooms. So it's just really important for you to have your class schedule on your phone, because it's very embarrassing to go to the wrong classroom. And some people still do it. Like, some people still do it no matter what year they're in. But I'm just letting y'all freshmen know these are little tricks that I have learned from being from being in college basically 4 years. So next thing, do make friends if possible. Now, I know a lot of people like may be a little bit antisocial, not like medically diagnosed, but a lot of y'all might be antisocial, don't really want to meet new people. Or if you already do have friends, that's good. But if you don't, like how I had to make friends. It's very important, because you just need people, not need people, but you want to have people to go out with. You want to have people to have fun with. You want to have people to go out to dinner, like go out to eat with, and like you just want to have people to be with when you're at school, because you don't want to be by yourself unless you like being by yourself. But I suggest you build friends and build trust. I said build friends. I suggest you make friends and build trust. So just that way you kind of like are starting your own little circle and like getting to know people. Like, just try to put yourself out there if you can, because you just always want to have somebody around, just in case you are that far away from home and you don't have your closest friends with you. It's always good to make new friends. Do get familiar with the buildings on campus for class purpose. Like I said, like if you don't know anything about your campus, it is good to probably like the day before classes start, you and maybe your roommate, if y'all are both freshmen, y'all can like walk around the campus, try to like get a feel or like an idea of where all the buildings are, so that way you don't get lost. Because the first day of classes is like, it's very fast paced. Like, I'm used to it now because I've been at school for a little bit, but for freshmen, I guess it could be kind of overwhelming. And if you do feel like you need to get yourself familiar with the buildings, I feel like you should take a walk through the campus and like just make yourself familiar with a lot of things, just so that way you feel more comfortable for when the first day comes. Lastly, do take advantage of meal plans. Now, all freshmen, I feel like, have meal plans. Every freshman should have a meal plan. I don't know, I think you can pick your meal plan. Like, if you have the highest meal plan, take advantage of that. Because like I said before, not a lot of places on campuses, and I'm pretty sure it's just not my campus, that things close a little bit early. Like, just take advantage of your eating your eating places. Just take advantage of your dining places, so that way you're not really hungry at night, and if you are, you should have them backup snacks like I mentioned earlier in the video, so that way you can survive into the next morning, and you can have breakfast, you can eat cereal, you just eat whatever you want. So I eat a lot, so that's why I'm stressing no plans, because during the day, if you need to eat before like everything closed, just make sure you do that, so that way you're not hungry, and if you do run out of snacks and stuff, you did eat throughout the day and you should be fine. Okay, so that was all of my do's and my don'ts, and that was also all of the things that you should remember to take back to, well, to take to school with you. I hope this video was helpful for a lot of you freshmen out there. I kind of feel like I needed some of these tips when I was a freshman, because like I didn't know anything about college. Like I don't have any older siblings or no cousins that went to school to kind of give me like the inside tricks and tips and stuff like that. So I feel like hopefully this video was helpful, and if it was, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, like I said, give it a thumbs up and put it down in the comments below to let me know that you like this video. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn your post notification bell on, so that way you're notified every time I post a video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.